Roofs are a pretty important part of any shelter, but of course you want a good looking roof. Sure, leaves and sticks might keep you out of the rain, but would you really take this over this? If the answer was no, then good, because today I'm teaching you a bunch of different types of roofs in Minecraft so you can impress your friends. Before we start, we first need to know some of the many types of houses you can make. Obviously, you can make your house of any shape or size you want, but here's a few of the most common. I found this Reddit post with a perfect representation of what I'm trying to show you. So you can pause it to look, otherwise I'll put it in the description for you to check out on your own. Now keep in mind that the bigger you make the house, the bigger the roof is going to be. And that's not a huge problem if you add things to the roof like a chimney, a tower, windows, maybe a bit of leaves and other overgrown bits. Now that you've seen the different types of roofs, I'll show you how to make them. The first roof we're going to make is the one that I use for pretty much all the buildings I make, and that is the A-frame. So to make the A-frame, you want to start by, going along the back here, like that, and then in the front here, you do like a backward stair, and then a block on top of that, and then a stair on top of that, and then a backward stair, a block, and a stair, until you get to the middle, and you can do the same thing on the other side. Stair, backward stair, block, stairs, backward stair, block. And then once you get here, you could do a number of things. You can like end it like that. You can put a thing there. You can add a block and then stairs like that to give it like a little peak. And then you continue the same pattern through the rest of the roof. And then you've got a pretty nice A-frame house. It's called an A-frame because it looks like the letter A. The next roof we've got is called Gable. Now, I didn't know it was called Gable, but this is the absolute most common type of roof. For this kind of roof, you need one thing, and that is some stairs. And instead of putting a block, you just put a stair, and you just stack it up like this. You can do like a little design thing in the middle, and it's just a basic house. I'm sure you've at least attempted to make a roof like this before. The next type of house we've got is called Gambrel, or Gambrel? I don't know. But this one is kind of just a mixture of the first two. So for this house, you go out how you would do the A-frame with a backward stair and a block and a stair, and then a backward stair, a block, and a stair. But then this time, when you go out, you don't put a block, you put another stair. So then when you continue that on this side, you do backward stair, block, stair, backward stair, block, and then stair, backward stair, and then stair. Then, you could do a couple things here. You could, do something like that. You could do this with a stair, or you could do, this with slabs. And when it's fully expanded to the back, this is what it looks like. It almost feels like maybe a barn roof. Yeah, it feels like a barn roof. You would use this on a barn, a much larger barn. This is quite small. The next roof we have is one of my personal favorites, but I don't use it that often because it doesn't really fit my medieval style of building, but it is a very cool house to make nonetheless. This style of house is called, it's this one. I have no idea how to pronounce that, and I really don't want to get that wrong. So once you have a frame similar to this, it is a little bit of a tricky design, but it's a pretty neat house when you think about it. So you're gonna start with a slab, like right here, and go out one on the bottom, and then basically just go up one and then break the bottom one like this until you get here, and then stop, and then do the same thing but reversed on the opposite side, which goes up until you get to here. Once it's fully filled in, you get a house that looks similar to this, Now obviously the, the bottom walls would be filled in and it would look probably something like this, but you get the idea for the roof. The next roof we've got on our list is mono pitched, which is pretty much just the last one, but without the second roof in the opposite direction. Alright, so once you have a frame similar to this one, you can do pretty much the exact same thing, except instead of going one below, you start on the same level and you just go up from there. And you just keep doing this and destroying the bottom. Like that. And then you go one past. And there you have the frame. Once you fill it all the way to the back, it should look like this. Pretty nice slanted roof. And you've got yourself a mono-pitched little house. The next roof we have is called curved. And that is because it's a curved roof. Once you have a frame similar to this, which is 7 blocks tall and 7 blocks across, so you want to start 1, 2, 3. You want to start 4 blocks up. So then you 1, 2, 3. Put a stair, backwards stair, and then a block, and then a backwards stair, and then a slab, and then block, 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 and then repeat on the other side. And there you go. I don't think I would ever see myself using this as a roof, but hey, maybe you're making a weird droopy barn. I really don't know what you could use this for. The next type of roof that we have is called Mansard. Mansard? I don't know. Who came up with these names? And for this one, you're gonna actually need trapdoors. But what you want to do is, again, come 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up, and then do 1, 2, and then a stair. But on the bottom one, put a trapdoor. And then you put a stair behind that stair, slab, and then you do like a double slab on the stair and the slab. Come across until you get back over here where you repeat 1, 2, and then a stair, stair, a trapdoor. You can put another slab right up there, and again, it looks like a piece of hair. I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't think I would ever use it, but maybe you will. The next roof we have on our list is Saltbox. I really would like to know who named these and why they named them these. Once you have a frame similar to this one, what you want to do is similar to the Gable. You go up with your stairs like this until you get here, and then you double up on slabs, and then you do a block here, and then you just keep alternating that from a block and then a double slab, block, double slab, block, double slab. So you can do that, and it creates a pretty nice roof. The next roof we have on our list is actually quite large, and it is the M-shaped house. This one I can understand the name for because it's shaped like an M. So once you have a frame similar to this, don't worry, these blocks in the middle are only temporary. What you want to do is do the same thing as the Gable and just go up like a normal house. You know, maybe make like a peak up here, and then on this side do the same. Then they come to a little meeting. You can do that to really seal the deal. And now you can take away these blocks and push it all the way back, and then you should end up with something like this, which is actually a really nice roof, and I might use this. Obviously you want to fill in the walls down here with something so it doesn't look as odd, but for a roof, that's not bad. And with only 2 more to go, we now have Gable, but lower pitch, which is basically just Gable with slabs instead of stairs. So you come out here, and you basically want that there, and that there. And then you just continue up and alternating between a block and a double slab, and then you shove it all the way back to the other end, and you're left with a much like slopier roof with not much attic room. And the final roof for this video is the butterfly roof. And once you get a very, very odd frame like this one, you can do the butterfly roof, which starts in this corner with a block directly above the corner, and like that, double slab, and then double slab down, block, double slab down, block, double slab up, block, double slab up, block, double slab up, block, and another double slab up. It's a very odd roof that I've never built before, so I'm not really sure how the framing is supposed to be. Like, I don't think this is supposed to hang down here, but you can mess around with it as you please. I'm just here to show you the roof. So this is when it is pushed all the way back. It actually looks a bit better. I think it was just my frame that was kind of throwing the whole roof off, because it's not a horrible roof. I don't know if you would use it for your actual base, but it's pretty nice nonetheless. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what I should do for my next video in the comments below. With that said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.